Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
This is the Bones Coaches Report. Let's get it straight from the 49ers head coach, Jim Harbaugh, right now. Brought to you by Barracuda Networks, cloud-connected security and storage solutions for businesses of all sizes.
And let's do it right now. We have the coach on the line. Coach, how you doing, man? Oh, there we go. I got to press that button. Hey, we understand you were talking to Baby Huey a bit when you were waiting to go on the air here.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, let me just say this: if you ever run short on linemen, I think I've got this guy. He could be your next fill-in. How old?
Baby Huey?
Yeah. How old are you, Baby Huey?
I'm 30 right now.
He's 30 years of age.
So he's in his prime
He's
right
in
there.
his prime. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
He's 6'4", and he weighs 365 pounds. This guy is a mountain.
Now, where would you plug him in at 6'4", 365?
Yeah, right. Offensive line or nose
right,
tackle.
or maybe right tackle, possibly.
See? I'm telling you, Baby Huey, you missed your calling.
I know. I'll totally fill in if you need me.
Now the only
Is
thing
that a prerequisite? You guys in the radio industry, is that you need a nickname? It seems like there's so many nicknames for radio personalities.
Well, you know how we got his nickname. He was working as an intern here, and I was watching him work, and I said, this kid, if you remember back to the cartoon with that big bulbous duck that was called Baby Huey, I looked at Tonelli, I go, this guy looks like that duck, Baby Huey, and he starts laughing in the background. He goes, what'd you tell me?
That's what my aunt used to call me when I was a little kid.
Because he's got like a baby face.
Yeah, so when we heard that, he started laughing. He goes, that's what my aunt used to call me. I said, that's perfect. So what's the first thing we did with you?
Oh, you put me in a diaper and...
Just like Baby Huey.
Like Baby Huey. And we put you on a street corner for the morning.
Yes.
And from there on in, he's been known as Baby Huey.
I like it. I mean, it's a lost art, the naming of nicknames for people.
So now,
it used to be a lot of that. Used to have a lot of that in sports. I mean, if you look back like the 50s, 60s, Lefty, Shorty,
right.
the Babe, but not so much in sports anymore.
Yeah.
But radio personalities, everybody's.
So what kinds of nicknames?
Lamont, Tonelli.
Yes.
What kinds of nicknames did you have growing up, there, Coach?
I didn't get nicknamed.
Harbs?
Harbs, yeah. My brother got called Harbs.
Yeah.
A lot. I didn't get much nicknaming.
What was the best nickname of anyone you played with or that you played against?
That's a great question. I guess the best, maybe Sweetness, Walter Payton.
Oh, Sweetness, that is a good one. And he was pretty damn sweet on the field, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Murph and Mac, you got the Murph and Mac. You got.
We don't mention them though.
You can't talk about them.
Yeah, well, hey, unless you want to talk about something else.
We can talk about.
You don't talk about Pete Carroll, do you?
Yeah.
Tonelli, we got does the down and distance, don't you? You're the loudspeaker.
See, now,
guy.
Coach, that brings up a good point because we talked to Joe Staley about this last week.
Great point.
You guys had that nice win against Kansas City against the Chiefs, the last game that you played at Levi Stadium.
Yeah.
And you guys, it's the fourth quarter and about 10 minutes left in the game. You guys were down, I think at the time, 17-16, and you were driving into Kansas City territory.
Yeah.
And you give the ball to Carlos Hyde, and he comes up a little bit short on a second down play.
Right.
And it brought up about a third and a yard near the 20-yard line. And I don't know what happened. And maybe this happens to you on the sideline. Do you ever suffer a brain fart on the sidelines in the heat of the battle, in the heat of what you're doing? Because all of a sudden, even though I know you have the ball, I've announced the drive all the way down the field, and I try to pump up the crowd on the opposing third downs. So even though you have the ball at this crucial time in the game, for some ungodly known reason, I said, it's third down for Kansas City.
Did you hear that?
And the crowd started booing me.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh,
really?
The crowd starts booing Paul as he's in his announcer's booth.
Wow, getting booed as the announcer.
That's
That's taking it. Hey, they talk about Philadelphia crowds. It's pretty damn tough when they're booing the home announcer.
Hey, at least
you got to give the crowd credit. They were in it.
they were paying
good.
attention.
It was louder. It was good, huh? Our home field advantage is growing here at
Hey, how's
stadium.
how's the turf on the field at Levi's? Is it still giving you guys problems?
It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
No problems. No problems. Problem solved there. It's been very good. But and the other thing about the crowd is when we go to away games, they're such good support every time we go to an away game. There's so many fans there before the game, after the game. We had a real good showing in St. Louis again, and a bunch of people at the buses when we were coming out of the locker rooms.
Nice.
Great 49er fans wearing jerseys, and couldn't be nicer. We really have a wonderful following all over the country.
Hey, Coach, I get the impression you've got a pretty damn good sense of humor.
Moving on, different topic.
No. Well, this is. I'm actually. I'm going to give you an idea here. Okay.
Okay.
Because you seem to have a pretty damn good sense of humor, a dry sense of humor, and maybe a lot of people don't know that you're dicking with them a lot of times. But I've got a great idea for you.
Are you allowed to use those kind of words on the radio?
Oh, hell yeah. So
those three, pretty much. That's your.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So
that's as far as you can go. I just wonder.
Don't try and test it.
Hey, Coach, that's the extent of our vocabulary.
Exactly. So I'm thinking the next time you do a press conference, why don't you walk out in a pair of pink headphones with a piece of tape on it? And just they're not Beats. They could even be these Bose speakers. But why don't you have some fun with what's going on with Kaepernick? No?
Yeah, I should have more fun.
Yeah, exactly. I think you should walk out with a pair of headphones on for your next head and just see what happens.
Just see what happens. Just try it.
Exactly. Why not?
Just see what kind of reaction you get.
Why not?
Well, it would be a little departure. And,
Exactly.
I appreciate the suggestion. Done. Hey,
looking forward to this.
Yeah,
to your
Denver,
next game.
big game on Sunday. Sunday night, I guess you're in the national spotlight again.
Big game. No question about that. Mm-hmm. So we're back today. Big day today for us in preparation for a really good team, and our guys are excited about it. And looking forward to great meetings today and great practice. It'll be needed. Prolific offense. Denver, great player, and Peyton Manning, great player. And defense is playing extremely well, statistically, and just playing good defensive football. Special teams is outstanding. So big challenge for us this week.
All right, hey Coach, I expect you to walk out with headphones on for your next press conference. You can credit us for that one too.
I will give you full credit.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I bet you will. Hey, Coach, good luck in Denver, all right?
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Congrats on the win in St. Louis, too.
All right,
Keep
good
it
stuff.
rolling, Coach.
Thanks.
Keep
all
it
right.
rolling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Real good guy.
So next time, I
Coach
think
Harbaugh.
we should have him
Yeah.
ask us. He could be the role of the reporter asking us football questions.
Oh, yeah. You think he'd go along with that?
And then he can ask us questions, and we'll say, well, they're a good opponent, and I think we'll be ready for him.
And then we'll
it's been a good week of practice.
And you can have our job and just ask the most ridiculous questions going and see what he comes up with. I think that's a great plan.
That's been the Coach's Report with 49ers head coach Jim Harbaugh. Brought to you by Barracuda Networks, cloud-connected security and storage solutions for businesses of all sizes.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.